What if I told you that one serial killer used human skin to make lampshades? Another claimed to hear voices from a dog telling him to kill, and one of the most infamous killers in history once worked at a suicide hotline helping people. History is filled with terrifying criminals whose stories are often stranger than fiction. In this video, we're counting down 100 disturbing serial killer facts from history. Some are shocking, some are bizarre, and some are so unbelievable they sound completely made up. Let's begin. The term serial killer was popularized in the 1970s by FBI profiler Robert Ressler. Many serial killers appear completely normal to friends and neighbors. This ability to hide in plain sight is one of the reasons they are so dangerous. Ted Bundy once worked at a suicide hotline, helping people through emotional crises. Jeffrey Dahmer tried to create what he called zombies by drilling holes into victims' skulls and injecting chemicals. John Wayne Gacy buried 26 victims beneath his house. The Zodiac Killer was never officially identified. The case remains one of the biggest unsolved mysteries in criminal history. Ed Gein inspired characters in several horror films including Psycho, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Silence of the Lambs. Some serial killers keep souvenirs from victims. These are often called trophies. Many serial killers begin with cruelty toward animals during childhood. The FBI once estimated that dozens of serial killers could be active in the United States at any given time. Eileen Wuornos claimed she killed her victims in self-defense while working as a highway sex worker. Gary Ridgway, known as the Green River Killer, confessed to killing over 70 women. Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, left pentagrams at crime scenes. The BTK killer's nickname stood for bind, torture, kill. BTK sent letters to newspapers describing his crimes. He was eventually caught after sending a floppy disk to police, which investigators traced back to him. Some serial killers have extremely high IQs. Ted Bundy's IQ was estimated around 136. Others appear average or even below average in intelligence. Many serial killers follow patterns called signatures. A signature is behavior that fulfills the killer's psychological needs. Jack the Ripper terrorized London in 1888. His identity has never been proven. One theory claims Jack the Ripper was a surgeon. Another theory suggests he was a member of the British royal family. Serial killers often operate in areas they know well. Some killers choose victims randomly. Others target very specific victim types. Ted Bundy often pretended to be injured to gain sympathy. He would wear a fake cast or use crutches. This tactic helped him lure victims into helping him. Many serial killers follow media coverage of their crimes closely. Some even contact police or journalists. The Zodiac Killer mailed cryptograms to newspapers. Some of the codes remain unsolved today. One of the strangest serial killers in history claimed a dog told him to kill. David Berkowitz, the son of Sam, said his neighbor's dog was possessed by a demon. Serial killers sometimes move locations to avoid detection. Truck drivers have been linked to several serial killer cases due to constant travel. Cold cases are sometimes solved decades later using DNA technology. The Golden State Killer was caught in 2018 using genealogy databases. Joseph D'Angelo, the Golden State Killer, had once been a police officer. Many killers escalate their crimes over time. Some start with burglary or stalking. Others begin with violent fantasies long before committing crimes. Serial killers often develop elaborate fantasies about control. These fantasies can grow stronger over time. Some killers keep journals describing their crimes. Others create maps or lists of victims. Investigators sometimes build psychological profiles to predict behavior. These profiles can help narrow suspect lists. Many serial killers appear charming or charismatic. Ted Bundy used this charm to gain trust. Some killers enjoy taunting investigators. The Zodiac Killer threatened to shoot school children in letters. Serial killers often operate for years before being caught. Some remain unidentified forever. In rare cases, killers voluntarily confess to crimes. Others deny responsibility even after overwhelming evidence. Some killers exaggerate their victim counts. Investigators must verify confessions carefully. The FBI's Behavioral Analysis Unit studies serial killer psychology. Many killers crave power and control over victims. Some killers target strangers. Others target people they know. Certain killers travel across state lines. Others stay within small neighborhoods. Serial killer cases often involve complex investigations. Some cases remain unsolved for decades. New technology is helping solve cold cases faster. Genealogy databases have revolutionized criminal investigations. Investigators sometimes reopen old cases when new evidence emerges. Some serial killers operated before modern forensic science. This makes early cases difficult to solve. Historical serial killers may never be identified. Researchers study patterns to understand serial crimes. Understanding psychology can help prevent future crimes. Serial killer myths often appear in movies and TV. Real cases are usually more complex than fiction. Investigators rely heavily on evidence and witness testimony. Every solved case provides new knowledge for law enforcement. Some serial killers stop committing crimes for long periods. These breaks are sometimes called cooling-off periods. The cooling-off period is what separates serial killers from mass murderers. Mass murderers commit multiple killings at once. Serial killers commit them over time. Some serial killers seek media attention. Others work very hard to stay anonymous. Psychologists still debate what causes serial killer behavior. Factors may include childhood trauma, brain abnormalities, and environment, but no single explanation fits every case. Many killers appear normal in daily life. Some have families and regular jobs. Others live isolated lives. Technology continues to improve criminal investigations. DNA evidence has solved countless cases. Cold cases from decades ago are being reopened. Some unidentified killers may eventually be discovered. History continues to reveal new details about old crimes. Understanding these cases helps prevent future violence. And perhaps the most chilling fact of all, many serial killers were once described by neighbors as quiet, normal people who kept to themselves.